Hey guys, what is up? This is Matthew Davis Media once again. Welcome back to another movie review, aka After I Saw. This time is going to be on The Commuter. Now, The Commuter stars Liam Neeson as a man named Michael who has a wife and a son, and pretty much he goes on a train. And while he's on this train, he meets a woman played by Vera Farmiga, and basically she's kind of like playing a little game with him. And people will die on the train if he doesn't do something correctly or something like that. And unusual stuff basically happens. Like he has to talk to certain people. If he does something wrong, then somebody will die. And I wasn't too hyped for this movie. I mean, it's another action film starring Liam Neeson, and I really like Liam Neeson as an actor. I think he really does kick some in a lot of movies, like the first Taken movie and Nonstop. And maybe they might be going a little too overboard with the action movies starring Liam Neeson. This film, however, was on the middle side. This was a completely fine action film. But let me get into the negatives first. Positives. Liam Neeson does do a good job, as well as Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson. Vera Farmiga actually isn't in the movie that much, and there is kind of like a twist near the end, but I didn't really feel it make a whole lot of sense. Like, this movie doesn't make a whole lot of sense too much, although here's this one thing. I did find there is this really weird scene that Liam Neeson says, like when the guy is getting hit by the bus. Liam Neeson is on the phone with the guy that made the guy get hit by a truck or bus, and he goes, "Oh my God, what have you done?" He could have said something like, "You maniac! Why would you do that?" Like, really? I mean, this does come from the director of The Shallows, which is a shark movie I really enjoyed. I thought that was a fun, interesting shark movie, believe it or not. But as for this film, it's fine. When it does get to the action sequences, they are pretty good. But the problem is, there aren't that many action sequences. The beginning of the movie, like after the opening credits, it drags on really down. It is slow and slow until we get to the middle part, and then by the end of the film, I thought it really picked up. But all in all, I just thought this was an alright movie. I mean, it wasn't anything amazing, or I would say this is only a one-time watch. I mean, this isn't a trashy, garbage January film. It is a completely fine, well-made, well acted, and well shot. Well, not necessarily well shot. Like, there are scenes where they're closing up in Liam Neeson's face at some parts, as well as there's some shaky cam, but not a whole lot of shaky cam, thank God. But there are like scenes where people are talking, and you can tell that the guy is holding the camera at some parts. But yeah, overall, The Commuter, like I said, it has very well acting from both Vera Farmiga and Liam Neeson, as well as everybody else. They mostly do a good job, except for that one part with Liam Neeson. I mean, like, seriously. Action sequences, for the most part, are kind of entertaining. I mean, they're not like anything heavy, except for this one part when they're trying to get like off the train or something. And there is an explosion in the movie, I will say that. But don't worry, it's not like Speed on a train. Although it kind of does remind me, because there's one scene where Liam Neeson is like underneath the train car or something, but yeah. So yeah, overall, I'm gonna give The Commuter a 2.5 out of 5. I was gonna give it a 3 out of 5, but I think I'm giving way too many okay movies 3 out of 5. So there wasn't a whole lot I liked about this movie. This was kind of a mixed bag. It was kind of meh, kind of dull, but for the most part, it's not a completely terrible movie. But yeah. Now, anyways, next up, I'll be doing my After I Saw video on Paddington 2. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Word out.